So hello everyone, welcome back to this amazing channel. So thank you so much for tuning in to this channel. It's another wonderful day. We are going to have another live a one-on-one discussion, and we will discuss many things within and out of the topic, but on farming, yeah, on farming. So thank you so much for tuning in, and for those who have just tuned in maybe after I have streamed, don't worry, maybe it's because of time difference. It depends with which continent are you, or where are you coming from, or where are you staying in on the, or how busy you are. Sorry for the interruption. So it depends. I was saying this depends with where you are coming from. Hey, my phone is used to be falling down because no stand. So maybe some are busy. They are doing one or two things, and social media. It's not something to be there all times. There are other important things to do. Maybe social media, you are there like on YouTube to learn or to entertain yourself, just sometimes, maybe when you are not busy. So you understand, even if you are not here at the moment, so when you meet it, feel welcomed. We are still together, even if you didn't participate to the live chat. Even if you didn't participate to the live chat, but you can even send your thoughts in the comment section. So that is it. For those who doesn't know me, my name is Mosimo Joel. I am a small content creator. I am a small content creator, and it's you to make me a big one. It's you to make me big, and I have been trying farming. I can't say that I've been doing, but I have been trying. Why am I saying that I have been trying? Because I had the knowledge, so I was trying to implement it or do it practically. Thank you so much for coming. Those who are coming in, kindly like, and you can comment so that I may know whom I am having. Don't forget to hit the like button. Just double tapping your screen kindly, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. So I've said that I've been trying agriculture or farming. I have been trying farming projects, and some succeeded, some failed, and I know why they failed. When you are doing something, then you realize that whatever you are doing is not doing well. You have to look for a way. You have to look for the reasons that made whatever you are doing to fail. So like me, I knew the reasons. And that's why today I have decided to share these reasons why most farmers fail. Okay? Reasons why most farmers fail. Sorry for the interruption. Guys, I told you this is not my phone, so I can't mute those notifications. That will be in discipline case. When you request someone his property or her property to use, then you start changing your own things there, or you interfere with the settings. Maybe this person can get angry and then not to help you the next time. So that is the reason. So you'll bear with me. So I was saying the reasons why most farmers fail. because I'm talking from experience. I am talking from experience. You know, I have tried many projects, some that I thought that were very cheap, but later on I realized that money is used to make money. And it's not easy to make money from nothing. That is the truth. Sometimes money is evil, but we use money to make money. We don't make money from nothing. Imagine you can't wake up and you start making money if you don't have anything. So any resources that you have, that capital, maybe one time it came from money. Thank you so much for the like. Thank you so much for the like. And if you haven't subscribed, guys, why not subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we have a new video or a live stream. So kindly subscribe. Consider subscribing. So number one, you know, we have lack of resources. That's point number one. Or a lack of capital. Lack of capital. That is the reason, the first reason that makes most farmers to fail. Lack of capital. Yes, you may have knowledge, you know everything. And farming, it's not just easy the way you think. Especially here in Kenya, most things are not done natural. Why? Our land, they are not that fertile. So when you are doing any project of farming, maybe you are planting, let's talk of crop farming, you need to have fertilizer. And fertilizer, it's a bit expensive. So capital is the biggest challenge. And imagine, it's just a few things, small things, but when you combine them, they become the capital become very huge. So, but when we are talking of capital on farming, you don't just invest once. I don't think, let me sit well. I don't think if we have any project on agriculture that you just invest once. Like if you want to do farming, you buy everything once. No. Why? For example, if you want to plant, you'll have to rent the land if you don't have the land. And even if you have that land, count it as capital. So you have to rent the land. Those are expenses already, and that is capital, renting the land. We have primary plowing. We have secondary plowing. Yeah? And just a little bit about plowing. The primary plowing, it's the first plowing that you do. You plow. The first plowing that you plow, that's what we call primary plowing. So after plowing, you are killing the weeds. They decompose. Then you do the secondary plowing. You break now the large particle of soils, making it soft now, ready for planting. That's already money. And it's called capital. So we are talking about renting, first plowing, second plowing. Then we go to buying seeds. Someone was asking me, can we replant the seeds? Sometimes it's not, it doesn't do well. Why? We have what we call inbreeding. I don't know what it's called in plants. We have what we call inbreeding. Like if you are a father you have a son and a daughter. You have a son and a daughter. Why can't this son marry his sister? Why can't this son marry his sister? And that's the reason why it's good to buy the seeds. That's good. The reason why it's good to buy the seeds, because when pollination is taking place, it's the same plant like the maize. It is the same plant that the pollination takes place. So which means if you replant the same seeds, they will not do well. So that's why you see when you replant the seeds that you have harvested, they don't do well. So for me, I advise farmers to buy the seeds. I don't know in breeding, if you are aware, if you know what is called in breeding in plants now, you can help us there. So that is it. Then after buying the seeds, labor. Like if you are planting maize, you'll not plant today, tomorrow. You can't plant the whole week alone. So you'll at least have some people helping you. At least, and maybe my comments have a problem. Okay, you'll at least have some people to help you. That's already capital. So after planting, you have fertilizer. Fertilizer is very expensive. And let me tell you, farmers in here in Kenya have been planting the same farm maybe for over 10 years. Imagine, cultivation has been taking place on that land for over 10 years. So which means that land, it's not that fertile. It's not fertile. You must use fertilizer. And if you don't use, you'll fail. That's one of the reasons why most farmers fail. You have to know the fertility rate of the soil. That you want to plant. And that's one sometimes you can even see. The color of the soil, if you are keen or if you understand. Only if you understand. And there are some projects that you must measure the soil. Like if you want to plant some plants, like let's talk of tomatoes. There are a lot of insects, or I can call them pests, that they stay, or the shelter it's on underground, yeah, in soil, yeah. So you have to measure, are the minerals on the soil supportive to this plant? So there are many factors to consider. And if you fail to do that, you'll not have good products. You will fail. You may even invest a lot of money, and then you end up selling the products less than what you spent. And that's what we call loss in business. So that capital. Number two, lack of knowledge. lack of knowledge. That is point number 2. Maybe in case if you have any question before we continue, please, if you have any question before we continue. Okay, Farm with Maxwell. Thank you so much, Maxwell, for coming. Thank you so much, Maxwell, for coming. He's saying, keep going, brother. Thank you so much. Give me the like and share the live. I was in your live a few minutes ago, but I was there silently. I was in your live. And guys, for those who doesn't know Maxwell, he's a content creator coming from Isibania village. He's coming from my neighbor village. So consider subscribing to his channel and share it widely so that he can at least earn something. He's one of the youths that has really encouraged me because he also deals with agricultural things. He likes animals. He's an animal lover. He's an animal lover. So that is it. That is it. So consider subscribing to Farm with Maxwell. As the name suggests, farm. He's dealing with farming activities. So point number two, because I've not had any question. I've not seen any question here. Point number 2, it's lack of knowledge. Imagine someone, you may be willing, you may want to farm, to do agricultural projects, but since you don't have knowledge about it, you end up failing. Yes, you can start, you have the capital, you have all the resources needed, but due to lack of knowledge, you may end up failing. And we've seen, like, people have started some projects, like they have, let me use a good example of rearing poultry farming. Yeah, let's talk of poultry farming. People have started such projects and they end up failing. They reach a stage whereby maybe they've not vaccinated their animals. And maybe they bought many animals or many birds, and it reaches a point whereby the animals or the birds have grown and they need a lot, and maybe, let's say, layers. Someone is rearing layers, and you don't have that knowledge. Which type of feeds should I feed them with? Which type of feed should I use to feed them? You end up now failing. So you must have knowledge about something. How is it done? Because most of these farming projects, they have stages. What should be done at this stage? What should be done in this stage? So even if you start, you have everything, then you've started, and you doesn't have that knowledge, you'll automatically fail. So that is it. Another point, another point, it's lack of poor planning. Point number 3, it's poor planning. Before you start something, you have to sit down and plan for it well. Anything that you see someone has done it successfully, this person must have planned for it well. Yes, you may have knowledge, you may have capital, you may have all the resources needed, but if you don't plan, if you don't plan well, you'll end up failing. There are different areas to plan on. When to start, how should you do it? When to start and how should you do it? For example, if you want to plant crops, let me say a good example of tomatoes. You must check at what time does the tomatoes be on high demand. There is some times when we have a lot of tomatoes on in markets. So you may have the tomatoes. Yes, you plant them, they grow well, you have good harvest. But now when you go to the market, if you didn't target them well, because your plants were very poor, if you didn't target them well, you end up selling them at a very low price, or you even lack market. And sometimes those goods are perishable, they start going bad. So you have to plan yourself well. So like this season, since I'll not manage to go back to the farm, I don't have capital. And I don't have capital. So there is no need, and I'm not sure of the donations. There is no need, then I end up failing. If you have something small, don't lose that small. So I'll be there encouraging youth, and I think maybe I can be moving on people's farm and learning, telling them what I know, so that we can learn from one another. You can tell me what you think in the comment section. So that is it. So far, so good. Let's keep together. Today it was very short, unless there is any question. Any question before we end the live? Okay, I've not seen any question. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, kindly consider subscribing. Let's meet in the next video or next live stream. Thank you so much. Bye bye.